morning, guys. So I'm really bad at ending these videos, like really bad. I never end them. But actually last night I didn't really read much. I actually hung out with my husband and we watched Shark Week, but I am proud of myself because yesterday I read The Grown Up and I also read Ferris and I made some headway in Illuminae. So, you know, I did finish 2 challenges, which is pretty awesome. And hopefully I'll finish the 3rd challenge today. I am 400 pages into Illuminae, so I only have about 199 pages to go, so hopefully I'll get through that quickly. I do have some appointments and stuff today, so I don't know how much time I'll have for reading during the day, but I should be able to knock some stuff out tonight. Sorry I have wet hair. Just got out of the shower. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna go take my dog for a walk, and then I have to work for a little while, and then I'm gonna do some reading, so I will check in with you guys soon. Okay guys, I haven't updated you all day today. Actually I didn't even get to pick up a book until about an hour ago. It's like 8 p.m. now, and I was finally able to read at about 6:45. I think is when I finally sat down and started reading again. So I just finished Illuminae, and oh my god, like the last 200 pages of this were just insane the whole entire time. Like I was just on my feet, I was like on my toes the entire time. It was so good, and I definitely want to see what's gonna happen. Does Gemini follow the same characters? I would think. I would hope so. I hope so. I want to know. I want to hear more about Katie and Ezra. So yeah, I really liked it a lot, and I can't wait to pick up the next one if it follows the same characters. So that is challenge number 3 that I've completed now. This was my hyped book pick, and there's a reason it's hyped. I'm always like nervous to pick up a hyped book because I'm afraid I'm not gonna like it, and then people are gonna be like mad about it. But I'm glad I finally picked this one up. I really enjoyed it a lot. So now I've done the read a book completely outside. I've completed read a book in 1 day, and then now I've completed challenge 3, which is read a hype book. I think the next book that I'm going to pick up, I've talked about this a couple times now, so I think I'm finally going to pick it up, is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I think I'm going to buy the audiobook with my Audible credit this month so I can listen to it, because I have to go cook dinner now and I want to get it started tonight. I'm trying to stay ahead of things because I don't think I'm going to be able to read much this weekend. So yeah, so I'm going to go cook dinner, and I'm going to try to listen to the audiobook as I cook. If not, I'm going to try to pick up a book tonight before I go to bed. And yeah, I hope your guys' Booktubeathon is going well so far. I can't wait to watch everyone's videos and wrap-ups and all of that. So cute. Ari. Ari. Oh. Ow! Okay guys, I've tried to film this update like a million times, and I keep getting interrupted, or my hair is crazy, or something keeps happening. The dog's barking, I don't even know, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. It is Booktubeathon day 4, which is nuts. I cannot believe it's Thursday. That being said, it is also 1 p.m. and I have not read 1 page today. So, I was doing really, really well the first 3 days, and now here's day 4, and I'm just not doing very well. I had to work most of the day so far. I've been working, so yeah, I'm like finishing up some loan files. I process home loans at the moment, and we'll be done with this job in about a week, and then I start my new job. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be working in a law office, which is something new. I've never done that before. And it seems like a very promising career path for me, so I hope it works out. I haven't had the best of luck in my career path. I've worked in HR for a really long time, and yeah, we don't need to get into that. That's a different different story. I love HR. If I had it my way, I would still be in HR, but unfortunately God has different plans. So now I'm starting this job at a law office, and it's a very promising like career track, and so we'll see what happens. But anyways, moving on. Let's just talk about what I'm currently reading, shall we? Because that's why you guys are here, not to hear my life story. I am currently reading To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I am not very far. Like, I picked this up last night. I'm 25 pages in, so not far at all. But I will say that I'm absolutely loving it. I am I am listening to the audiobook, and it's so cute so far. It's so cute. I think I am gonna love it. So I see why people love the series so much. Like, it's really cute, and I think I'm just gonna like adore it. So really excited about that. I have some housework to do now that I'm done working. So I'll probably just pop the audiobook in, and then hopefully I'll be able to get through it. I have about 8 hours left, and normally I can listen to it on like 1.5 to 1.75 speed, so I should be able to get through it in like 4.5 hours or so. Also, my other dilemma is, like, I need to read this in a day, because that's how I stay on track. We'll see if that happens, because I have 4 others. No, I have 3 others that I need to read by the end of the week, and I don't know what my weekend's gonna look like so far. But the other issue I'm having is that I was reading a few books before Booktubeathon started, and I didn't get to finish those books. One of them is Lost Girls by Mary DeStefano. I'm reading this for Lisa over at Books and Smiles buddy read group, and I'm really enjoying it. It's like fast-paced YA thriller, I think, or mystery. I don't know what they would classify that as, but I do like it so far, and I didn't get to finish it. I want to finish it before the end of the month because I don't want it to carry over, because there's no reason. It's only 300 pages. I also picked up 13, what is it? Because You Love to Hate Me by all of the authors. The Villain anthology with our fellow booktubers. So I picked that up, and I've just been reading a short story like here and there. I wasn't going to read it all in one sitting, and I've just been itching to pick that one back up. So I like want to read these things, but also I want to stay on track for Booktubeathon, because I do have a TBR, and I never stick to my TBR, and I would like to this time, because all the books I chose I really want to get read. I also just picked up This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab from the library, and I want to pick that one up, so that'll probably be one of the first things I read in August. And I'm reading Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh, which is like a Mulan retelling, and I loved The Wrath in the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger, and I've talked about that I've talked about it a lot on my channel, and I'm not loving this one. I don't know if it's because I'm not in the mood for it, or I have that one on audiobook as well. I was trying to read the physical book, and it wasn't keeping my attention, so I've kind of been listening to it here and there, well, at least before Booktubeathon, and I just haven't picked it up in a while. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure days 3 and 4 so far are gonna be pretty boring vlogs, because I haven't done much. I haven't read much. I finished Illuminate last night. I've just been busy with work and like other things, so I haven't been able to vlog much or like do any cutesy little things. So hey guys, so it is Booktubeathon day 5. Holy cow. And again, I did not end my video yesterday, so I haven't vlogged much in the last 2 days. I just have been really busy, so I haven't really had a chance to vlog much, and so I haven't. But I did want to give you a quick update. So I am still currently reading To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han. I'm about 160 pages in, so I have a little less than 200 pages to go. And I'm loving it. And I said that yesterday in a clip, but I'm totally loving it. It's so cute, and I'm so sad that I didn't read it sooner. So yeah, I'm listening to an audiobook, so if I get a chance today, I'll probably listen to more of it. I don't know. And then tonight, I'll probably pick up one of my other reads. I do have 3 additional reads that I need to get to before midnight on Sunday, so we will see if that happens or not. Not a lot going on today. I've worked this morning. It's probably around, like 11:30 now. And it sucks. I've been up, all morning, but I haven't been able to read, so yeah, I have some work to do around here, and then later tonight I'm going to hang out with my best friend and help her do some crafts for her baby shower coming up. So I'll try to vlog just so I have something interesting to put in my clips, but she doesn't know that I have a channel, so we'll see. And yeah, I will check in with you guys tonight. Hopefully by the next time you'll see me, I will have finished To All the Boys I Loved Before and started on my next read. I hope everybody's having a fun time so far, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye. Hey. Good morning, guys. So it is Booktubeathon day 6, and we're almost done. We're like in the final hours, right? Final days, I guess. So I just want to tell you, like, my first 2 days of Booktubeathon, like, I was filming and I had some good footage to put in there, like make the vlogs nice and whatever. And I will tell you, like, that has completely changed. First of all, I look crazy right now. It's I'm not ready for the day at all. But anyways, yeah, I did so well the first 2 days, and then like the third day was okay. The fourth day was not that great, and then yesterday, like, I barely vlogged at all because I didn't read anything, hardly. I listened to a little bit of my audiobook of To All the Boys I Loved Before. I'm about 240 pages into this, so I'm almost done. I have a little over 100 pages to go. But this is my 4th book. So I flew through the first 3. Book 4, it's taken me a long time just because I haven't had time to read it. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'll probably devour it after I finish making this video. But so yesterday, Friday night, I went over to my best friend's house, and you guys may have seen some footage. She took some footage for me when I was arts and crafting. And so I don't know what it looks like yet. I haven't looked at it, but I want to insert it in there just so you guys can, like, see something nice. I don't know. But she is making these little her centerpieces for her bride, or her baby shower. And so we took mason jars and we filled them like a quarter of the way at the bottom, like this much, like an inch at the bottom with Mod Podge, and then we put blue food coloring in there, and like you mix it up, and then you like roll it around. I mean, you see this in the video, but you like roll it around anyway. Once you're done with that, which takes a little while, you flip them over and let them dry for like an hour and a half. I let them like drain all the excess out for like an hour and a half, and then you have to stick them in the oven for an hour. So I didn't realize it was such a lengthy process, and we didn't start making these until 10 o'clock last night. So needless to say, I was at her house until 4 o'clock this morning, and I didn't get back to my house until 5 o'clock this morning. So I didn't go to sleep until 5. It's 10 o'clock now, so I'm getting a late start to my day. But I look like I'm absolutely exhausted. Like, look at these bags. And I did listen to some of my audiobook when I was on my way home. My best friend does live about 45 minutes from me, so I do have a long commute. So I did listen to some of the audiobook just because I needed to stay awake because I was exhausted. At that point, I had almost been up for 24 hours. So yeah, and then I woke up at 10 o'clock, which is fine. I was okay with that because I did go to bed it was 5:30 by the time I went to sleep. But I woke up at 10 o'clock because I had a horrible dream. I had a dream that my house got robbed. And, like, it was so real. Like, I saw everything in my bedroom, and, like, everything. I saw it. It was so crazy. Like, I woke up like a start, and I was, like, panicky, and, like, obviously I didn't get robbed in my sleep. Like, it didn't happen. But, like, I have some of the most vivid, crazy dreams, and I have had them since I was, like, a little girl, so it's just not a great way to wake up. Of course, I couldn't go back to sleep after that. Not that I wanted to necessarily, because it was already 10 a.m. and like I didn't want to sleep the day away because I stayed up all night, but you know. So I'm babbling. Oh my god, this video is 4 minutes long and it's just me talking. You guys are gonna be like, dude, shut the fuck up. We don't care. Anyway, I'm gonna read To All the Boys I Loved Before. I'm gonna finish that today. I would like to finish one additional book, at least one additional book for Booktubeathon. But tomorrow I need to film, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try to read one additional. I should be able to do that. I've been flying through books this week, which is very uncommon for me, so I should be able to do that. But once I finish this one, I will update you guys with what I pick up next. So I just finished To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, and guys, I loved it. I loved it. I want to pick up the next book so bad. Like, I loved it so much. 5 out of 5 stars. Like, Laura Jean. I just hit myself. But I just love it. I just love it. It's so good. And I highly, highly recommend it. I hope it doesn't put me in a reading slump, though. Like, I hope I can pick up the next book and, like, just start reading. Because that would really suck if I won't be able to read my next book because of this book. But guys, like, if you haven't read it, which I'm sure everyone on BookTube has read it that's remotely interested, so I don't think I have to say that, but if you have not read it, like, please do, because it's just so good. It's cute, and it's, like, Laura Jean is just so lovable, and, like, Margot reminds me of myself. Like, she's the oldest, and I'm the oldest, and I just loved it so much. There were some parts that, like, I was just like, ugh, you know, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But loved it, loved it, loved it. Like, definitely a 5-star read. I think it's the first 5-star read of the year for me. So that's amazing because we're almost in month 8. And, you know, I've read like 42 books, I think, this year so far. So first 5-star. Loved it. Can't talk more about it. Can't talk enough about it, I don't think. But yeah, so I'm a little tired still from yesterday or this morning or whatever. So I think I'm just gonna, like, I have a cup of coffee here. I think I'm just gonna enjoy my cup of coffee and, like, maybe watch something on TV or Netflix, and then figure out what I'm gonna read next. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up, but I do want to get through one more book before the end of BookTube. So I'll check in with you guys once I start my next book. Hey guys, so it's Booktubeathon day 7. It's the last day. We've made it, and I just wanted to give you a quick update of what I ended up reading after I finished To All the Boys I Loved Before yesterday. I picked up Between Two Skies by Joanne O'Sullivan, and this book, first of all, I finished it yesterday. One day I finished it. This book follows our main character, Evangeline, and she lives in a small rural town in Louisiana, and her family goes through a tragedy. Hurricane Katrina took out their whole town, and so they had to move away, and it was just like her going through it and trying to find her place and her new home, and like trying to find her everyone that was misplaced, all of their friends and family and so forth. There is a little bit of romance in here. Actually, a lot of the book centers around that. A lot more of the book than I would have liked centers around that romance. And then there is her grandmother, which was like the matriarch of the family, and I cried. I teared up a little bit in this book. I really, really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I highly recommend you pick it up. It is YA. There is romance in it, so if you don't like romance in YA, then I would probably steer clear, but it does have a solid message, I think. Like I said, I wish there was a little less romance. I don't think it was totally necessary, but you know, it's YA contemporary, so of course it's going to be in there. So yeah, I finished this one last night, and then that was it. That was all I read. So my goal for the final day of Booktubeathon is to read one other book. I have 2 left, so I've read 5 now, and I have 2 left. I have Royally Screwed by Emma Chase, and this book I think is just like a romance, sultry romance type novel. about royalty, or involving royalty, so I'm hoping it gives me like I'm hoping it's kind of like The Royals, like the TV show. I love that show, so we'll see if it is, but that's what I'm hoping for this one. And my lips look fucking huge today. I don't know why. And then I also have A Study in Charlotte. This is by Brittany Caballero, and this is 320 pages. This one's 300 pages, so both of them it's possible for me to finish them before midnight, but I want to be done reading by, I would say, like 7 o'clock so I can edit the rest of my vlog and schedule it so it'll post tomorrow. So I don't know if, I'm not sure if I'll finish it or not, but I want to try at least. We'll see. I'm not really in the mood to read right now. It's about 12:30, and I went and ran some errands this morning and did some things around the house, and so I still have some things I need to do, so I might get like an audiobook of A Study in Charlotte if it's available, or maybe I'll get the audiobook of the other one, whatever, Royally Screwed, I don't know, so that I can listen to it, but I'm really not in the mood to pick up a book at the moment, so I don't know if I will. So I'll let you guys know. I will end the vlog out. I'm not going to do I'm not doing anything bookish related today, so I don't have anything to film, and the stuff that I am doing is like housework, so you guys aren't going to want to see all that. So sorry that the last few days of this vlog have been pretty boring, I would say, because I haven't vlogged much. I have little clips here and there, but that's about it. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey there, guys. Hey again. Actually, I've already talked to you once today, but I wanted to give you an update. So earlier I wasn't really sure if I was going to read and if I really wanted to read, and I wanted to get some other stuff done. So I actually decided on a crock pot meal for dinner, so that's one less thing I have to worry about. So it's already in the crock pot. It's been in there for about an hour and a half or so. I'm really excited. It's like a healthier version of chicken pot pie, so minus the carbs. Or at least the carbs from the bread. So anyway, that's in there. I started some laundry. I still need to like clean my kitchen and like clean my bedroom and stuff, and I will do that later on today. I was going to get an audiobook for either one of the two books that I have left, but Royally Screwed, the guy has an accent, which I liked, but he sounds old. This is like a sexy time book. Like he's already talked about sex, and I'm like 5 pages in, so I don't want to listen to an older man talk about it. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just not into older guys, so And then I thought about buying A Study in Charlotte on audiobook, but I didn't really like the narrator's voice, so I didn't want to use my Audible credit for that. Anyway, I got a cup of coffee here in my trusty Harry Potter mug. And it's delicious. Although I did have a mishap with that, and I wish I would have recorded just so you guys would have saw. I have a Keurig, and I buy these K-cups that are like environmentally friendly or compostable, and they're from Hawaii, and the coffee's so good. So good. I showed it in one of my I think my last vlog, but I made my cup and it only put like this much coffee in the bottom, and I was like, what the heck? And sometimes it does that, and I was like, oh, I gotta use another cup, and they're expensive, so I was a little frustrated, but I didn't replace the cup right away. I just like put my coffee under there, put the other cup in, push start, and then I noticed that the cup that I pulled out, it like busted open. So here's my cup of coffee, putting more coffee in there, and it's full of coffee grounds. I'm like, I don't want to drink mud. Like, essentially that's what it's going to be. So I have a strainer, like a small strainer. So it's like, I'll just strain out the coffee grounds. And like, this is a big round cup. So when I went to pour it, it went everywhere. I did get the coffee grounds out, but I lost like a quarter of the coffee as well. So epic fail. I was like, oh my god, I just need to get my coffee and my book and sit down and just relax and read. Even though I said I wasn't really feeling like it, but then I think I watched someone else's vlog. I was like, yeah, you know what, I want to finish this with a bang. I'm gonna read, so royally screwed it is. What I have been doing that's been helping me is I'll set a timer for an hour, and I will read for an hour straight without touching my phone, or like getting up to do anything unless I have to. But I will try to read for an hour at a time, because I've learned I can read about 65 pages in an hour, sometimes more depending on what I'm reading. So yeah, so I'm gonna get to this because it's later in the day now. I think it's like 1:30 now, and I want to get as much of this done as possible because I want to get this vlog up and edited and scheduled for tomorrow morning. So I will check in soon. So surprise, surprise, but I did not end the vlog. I just wanted to let you guys know I did not end up finishing Royally Screwed by midnight, so I did end up finishing it the next day, but it doesn't count. You guys will see this video on Wednesday, and you'll see my wrap up on Thursday or Friday, so take a look out for that, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.